The once gigantic, beautiful edifice of the River State House of Assembly being pulled down. A total of 11 bulldozers were reportedly engaged to execute the job. They arrived at the complex before 7 a.m. Wednesday. Expectedly, the executive action is seen by some as misplaced, given the taxpayers' money expended to erect the edifice.
There's no justification for what is happening in Rivers State. When we think of the internecine effects, when we think of the cost to the common taxpayer, when we think of the position of the common Nigerian, people should be thinking of rebuilding this nation and not doing things that will bring the nation down.
What we are going to do, we will meet the governor, as youth of Niger Delta, especially in Rivers State, Faga chapter. We will meet him and talk with him to shatter his sword and to make sure there is peace in our state so that development can continue. We'll also meet the former governor, who is the current minister of FCT, Barrister Nyesom Wike. We'll also tell him the same thing.
Describe it as a case of different strokes for different folks. These respondents commend the move.
One of the problems the governor is having with Nyesom Wike is what? The issue of the Songhai farm. He's trying to resuscitate it. Why must you go to resuscitate one of those things that we abandoned? I abandoned. Because the Songhai farm was the project, the brainchild of the former governor, Rotimi Amechi. He abandoned it. That of Bukuma, he sold it. Then number two again, how dare you appoint a commissioner without my consent? We are talking about information commissioner. You know, it's a portmanteau of issues, not just one thing.
If the assembly complex is not conducive, which of course I know, when you go sight through it, you find out that even the building is being old. There are mucus everywhere. So if the executive governor has come up and said, let me give a befitting building for my legislators, I don't think if anything is wrong with that.
But the River State Commissioner for Information and Communications says the demolition is not misplaced.
It will not be fair to continue to allow people risk their lives in the guise of lawmaking. So I want to think that this decision is the best, because I'm sure that anybody who is honest about the situation in that assembly will know that a structure that is in use for more than 20 years had never had proper routine maintenance is capable of causing mayhem.
Johnson assures Rivers people that his principal, Governor Siminalayi Fubara, is in charge of the state.
I want to assure Rivers people that Rivers State is still peaceful. His Excellency is up and running. Government is very caring. I can assure us that the situation will come under full control.
Built during the second tenure of the former Governor Peter Odili's administration, the Rivers House of Assembly complex was then said to be the most gigantic and beautiful in Nigeria. All that, as they say, is now history. But in the interim, the Rivers State government has provided an alternative venue for the House of Assembly to conduct its affairs pending the reconstruction of the complex.
Today, the 13th day of December 2023, we go down in the political history of Rivers State as that day where the entire House of Assembly complex was pulled down for reconstruction. From Moscow Road, where you have the House of Assembly complex here in Port Harcourt, it is Andy Omano reporting for Arise News.